So we're going to do a special promotion in Texas. All new to Cigna MA sales in Texas, you can earn an extra $100 co-op marketing dollar, which will be paid directly to you. This doesn't have to be used for global leads. This is going to be to help offset your expenses that you've incurred during AEP. Why are we doing this? Something different, something new. And it is compliant. So we've checked it with the compliance officers at CMS and the carrier, Cigna. This is going to be valid from today. Starts today till the end of AEP, which is December 7th. Okay. Can you mute yourself, please? 10 paid sales. Get this. Even if it's 5, if it's 10, if it's 100, you're going to get $100. Okay, paid toward any new leads or marketing expenses. I got some details about it, but this is an incredible offering because many times, you know, GAs and MGAs, SGAs, FMOs, we have co-op money, but what about the agent? It's just the first time ever we're going to do this. And if it works out well, we'll continue it into the next year and also to other markets. So we're going to test this in the #1 market. And we got obviously plenty of leads there, so you can use that to invest in leads we have or your own leads. But this is money that goes to you. Next slide, Michael. Okay. Now, there is some CMS compliance around this. The reimbursement co-op marketing can be used for any CMS-approved marketing expenses occurred during the AEP. Okay, and examples of approved marketing costs reimbursement, there's a lot of them, but this is just a few that we put on the screen for you under this initiative. Direct mail costs. So if you've done your own direct mail campaigns, or if you're using one of the globals, you can use it for that. You know, it's to reimburse you back. So I know a lot of you guys have put out money, a lot of money to run your businesses, run your agency, whether it's an agency of 100 or agency of 1. There's a lot of money involved. We want to reimburse you for those expenses. Any digital mark you've done, like Facebook. I know you guys are doing Facebook ads and, you know, a lot of voice verified leads, whatever leads that you're utilizing that, as long as it's compliant per CMS marketing guidelines, we'll reimburse you for that. You're just going to get a check, okay? You know, any leads you purchase anywhere, if you're using, say, you know, Kramer Direct or, you know, maildrop.com and, you know, MS Power Mail, any type of leads that you're utilizing, okay, your own little mailers. A lot of you guys do your mailers yourself. That's fine. CMS or Cigna branded approved advertisement, okay? Any community events. Sometimes these community events, you have to pay for a booth. It's $500. This can reimburse you for that, okay? So anything that's approved, you guys can look up the CMS approved additional ones. This is just a few of them, but it's going to be a check paid to you, okay? And go to the next slide for me, Michael, please. I thought I'd get some woo-hoos on this, okay? Go ahead, Michael, please, okay? So, or go back. Let me go finish on this topic, then I go to the lead. So you guys will get a check, okay? It'll be paid to you guys. Just so you guys know, some people are going to ask, so Tony, when do I get this check? Okay, let's say I spent $2,000, $3,000 on leads. When do I get the check, the reimbursement check? It'll be paid to you in January because we have to make sure everything's trued up, everything's legal and right. There will be, you know, a disclosure. You just need to sign that, hey, I'm getting this $3,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. It depends on how much that you write. You just have to sign off that it was used for specific marketing expenses. That's what, you know, that's, you know, you have your own expenses. Everybody's different. So this way it gives you guys a lot more flexibility, as long as it's compliant, to utilize whatever lead resources you're using. Okay. So that's awesome. Questions about this? I know there's some things popping up. John Gordine, you have some questions I saw pop up?
I was actually answering a question. Someone asked, someone was asking if the reimbursement can be used toward the licenses. And my response was, that's a great, great opportunity. If you're not licensed in Texas now, and you get, you pay to get a license in Texas and you sell, you can be reimbursed. You can use that money to reimburse yourself for the cost of getting licensed.
Right.
That's a business expense.
That's any business expense that you needed to utilize to operate during AEP. You're running a business. It's the co-op dollar marketing reimbursement. We can't call it a bonus. When you guys are, excited about this and talking to your other friends, or if you're a GA or MGA and you want to rebrand this, campaign, you cannot say it's a bonus. Legally, it's not a bonus. Legally, it's not an incentive because that's a violation by CMS. This is a reimbursement co-op marketing program. That's how we have to promote it, okay? 480 direct mail costs, digital marketing leads, as John said, license expense, any expenses incurred, we're just gonna cut you a check. So let's say you do 10 sales, that's $1,000. That's huge. That's over and above your commissions that are allowed by CMS. And as you guys know, we have the best commission payout of any FMO in the country. We have no prorates right now, as you know, anything that's a November 1 or December 1 effective, there's no prorates. You get the full commission and you get paid during AEP. And then come January, you're gonna get another check. Your co-op reimbursement marketing check's going to come, and this is only for Texas sales right now. Some people have already asked, Tony, can I get that in Alabama? No, it's just Texas, the low-hanging fruit area, and it's just for Texas now. If this works out well, and you guys maximize this opportunity, we'll consider it moving forward for other markets. But right now, it's just for Texas. So it's San Antonio, that's Houston, Dallas, the Valley, any Texas sales, this will count. Okay, other questions that we have? What was that question there, Michael? I saw a question pop up.
I see, does it apply to all of AEP expenses? How do you want us to apply for it? So June, I'm not 100% sure if you want to clarify that. When you say apply for it, apply for what?
If you mean
Okay.
expenses, if you mean expenses you already had, you can, retroactively, like if
Yes.
you have a bill you've already paid.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. John,
So-
finish that statement, please, before June speaks, but go ahead, John.
Yeah,
You made a valid point.
So if you already have expenses you've incurred prior to this program, you can be reimbursed for those too.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
So if you have
So the
expenses from
question is-
September, if you have expenses to get ready for AEP in August, any expenses that you've incurred, and it doesn't have to be expenses in Texas, it could be expenses anywhere. This is your check coming to you to offset any expenses that you have. Great question.
Okay, so how do you want us to apply for it? Is the next question.
You don't have to apply. You just write business. At the end of the session, when the checks are evaluated and all your businesses are accredited, everything's in the books is processed, you will know what that is. So let's say if it's $5,000, we will send you an email. It's $5,000. You just sign off on it saying, I utilize these expenses appropriately, and that's it. It's very simple, okay? Good, great question. Great question. Write the business. At the end of it all, whatever we owe you, 5,000, 10,000, or even 100,000, you do that many sales, you get $100 for each. As long as they're new to Cigna, you just sign off on it. These are, I had XYZ expenses. We don't need to even have an amount. You had expenses, we send you the check, period. Isn't that cool?
It's retroactive expenses, not retroactive sales. It's only from sales from today going forward.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, good. Say that again, John.
So it's retroactive on the expense side of it, but it only applies to sales in Texas from today forward to December 7th. So this is a end of AEP push from November 22nd to December 7th.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what was the question, really.
good. So if you made a sale 2 weeks ago in Texas, that don't count. Okay, just today forward. Okay, guys, I pray you guys are excited about this. This is something we've never done. And at Global, we're proud to offer this. Now, this check is coming from Global, not Cigna, but it's for Cigna, new to Cigna sales only, just so we know that, okay? And it's only in the state of Texas, okay? If it works out well, which I believe it will, we'll open it up to all markets. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this?
Great opportunity. I can't wait. Looking forward to it.
You guys like it?
Love it.